Hello, my name is Frankie. I'll be your social worker today. And your name is Miss Celia? Yes. Oh, okay. Before we begin, how are you doing? You're doing good? Perfect. Okay, so before we have a conversation, I'll have to go over privacy and confidentiality and informed consent. Let's start there first. What is said here stays here between you and I. However, if you report the following harm to self or harm to others, domestic violence, emotional psychological abuse, sexual abuse, elderly or child abuse, I am required by law to report these things. If you are okay with that, then I would need what is called informed consent, and all you have to do is say yes if you agree. You did? Okay, cool. You say yes, right? Yes. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, so what brings you in today? Well, I'm a teen mom, and it's just that recently I've lost my job and I'm currently living with my parents, but it's not the healthiest environment for me right now because I do have a lot of anxiety when living with them. It's more of like psychological, just negative energy. And so I just want to move out, make it better for my child and I. And it's just with that, and it's just the financial, so my job and living. Oh, okay. So you have a job right now? Currently not right now. No job. Okay, so you're unemployed. You say you were a teen mom? Yes. Okay, and you say your parents, you got like some conflict going on there between you and your parents. And do you pay rent right now? Yeah, to them. To them, okay. And your child, who takes care of your child when you're at work? It's mostly my parents when they are, um, when I'm out. Okay, okay. So I know you said you're trying to look for a job. What I would want to ask first, have you considered going to school? Just like a community college or something that I can do during the night so I can work during the day. Okay, so you would consider, and how soon would you, are you considering starting? I wanted to take a gap year at most to get my financial stuff situated and then go on to. So you think that if you were to get a job, you would be able to fix a lot of these things as far as, you saying, are you trying to move out of your house? Yes. You are? Okay, okay, okay. So you think that, of course, the job's gonna help you very much so. And then of course, we want to definitely try to promote, education. We definitely want to see, and if you've already considered it, then I would definitely want to, help you pursue that. What kind of work were you thinking about going to school and studying? I wanted to go more into nursing and being more of a labor nurse because of the situation that happened. I kind of saw how they functioned and how good they were. So, and what was the situation? What happened? Oh, when I was giving birth, oh, yes. I just had noticed that they were really good working together and they were really comfortable like towards me. So like like kind of you feel inspired. And you want, nursing is a very good profession. There's money too to be made in nursing. It's a very noble profession. You're going to be helping people. And you're okay working in the hospital. You're okay, I'm okay with it. Um, just after what happened with me and my child, I just want a job that I know I can stay steady on. Now we do have some computers in the office, and I would be. Do you have access to a computer at home? Or? Currently no, but I go to like the libraries, the community libraries. Definitely want to make sure that you have access here. You have a little workstation, you can go sit down. And they have like jobs that you can look for, that you can apply for. And there's like see what job openings there are. Now, I do have a assistant, and she does. She'll be able to help you and stuff like that. So don't worry about that. If you have any questions, and then then we can also see if we can. I know it's a year, but kind of like promote you looking into going to school. I know so you have a little bit of time for that. Now, with your parents, are they okay with you staying until you get living with them until you get working? And so a little bit more of that negative, like there's negative energy. What is that like about? Or like what is?
It's nothing like with abuse or anything, like how you said in the beginning. It's just more like, well, they're constantly fighting, and I don't want my child to always be around that. With how I was with her father, I
Okay.
just don't want to be around it anymore, and I don't want her to be around.
Definitely, we need to get you working. We need to get you working so that you can be able to support yourself. But you know, as they're not like trying to like, you know, so then it's not so like, so you have a good relationship with them. It's just they're arguing. You just don't like that environment. Yeah, and that's understandable. You know, you want to create. You're trying to create a good environment for your daughter. You're trying to create a good environment for yourself. So you know, definitely, we want you to, you know, first get you some, you know, some money in your pocket so that you can, you know, pay for the things, you know, food, groceries. Do you have you applied for food stamps?
I haven't. I don't really understand the process of it.
Now we do have a food stamp navigator, and that person I can refer you to that person, and they can help you fill out the food stamp form to get you started for that. And then also to they can see if you qualify for any other benefits. That should be able to help you get stable. Other than that, where do you want to work? Have you thought like what consider where do you want to work?
Well, at first I would do like fast food industries, things like that. And I just kind of realized like that's not really for me. But right now, like as a job, just to keep me settled and indoors, like from the heat, I kind of wanted to do more like cleaning, become a part of the cleaning staff,
Okay, okay.
just something that I could start myself on.
Um, where do you see yourself cleaning? Where do you see yourself?
And like office areas where it's more cooler than outside and it has heating systems, just things like that.
Yeah, definitely. You wanna, especially in the summer heat, you know, beat the heat. You don't want to be out there if you can avoid it. But we also want to make sure that you know, you're able to make enough to support, you know, you yourself. And then, if you want to pursue anything else, like going to school and stuff like that. So, other than that, let's see. Okay. So, have you looked at the prices for apartments and stuff like that?
Currently, no. It's just that I don't wanna. I know it's gonna be rough at first for the living situations, and I have been saving money over time through the fast foods. It's just that right now more money is going up towards rents.
So that you do have something saved, definitely we want to make sure you start working soon so that you can use that money. We want you to like spend that money for sure. So, okay, well, I have a good amount of information. I'm also gonna you know, see what kind of jobs also too in your area. Maybe I could try to also help you with that too. And other than that, please schedule an appointment for your next session with the secretary, and that's pretty much it. Do you have any questions?
Currently not right now, but probably in our next session.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.